Twitch is live.
What? How did I... Dang it. I'm reading through this real fast.
Alright. The game starts paused, so just let me know when you're ready for time to move.
Heck yeah. You're supposed to be... Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want to learn about the game by looking up the wiki. I mean, it's got a beginner's guide, so that's something at least. You can also just do things and walk me through what you're doing as you do them.
Alright, do you have any sort of homeworld at the moment?
Okay, are we not going to be looking at the same galaxy?
We should be looking at the same galaxy. I want to know if we're looking at the same system.
Okay, what am I looking for homeworld?
Basically the only planet you can see right now. Or not planet, star system.
Planets.
Okay, does it say what the system name is?
Yeah, is that it? Yeah, Exodar.
Okay, we're looking at the
Exodar
same
A.
system. Alright, looks like we're going to be playing the same Empire. This is not quite what I had in mind, but we can make it work.
Yeah. That was what I was assuming was the case.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is get our system built up with some mining stations.
Hang on, what are you doing?
So I just selected a construction unit and told it to go build something.
Please, walk me through. It said select a construction unit. I have no idea how you do that.
Okay. Alright, top right of your... just below the top right of your screen, you should see something that says either government or ships.
Okay, yep.
Below the pause menu. Which one is it currently?
There was a government. I can flip back and forth.
Okay, yeah, so ships. One of those ships is a civilian ship, the MSS Jal Newman.
Jal Nerman.
Jal Nerman, yep. So that is a construction ship. So if you click on that, or left click on that, you can see what it's currently tasked to do. So I told it to go out...
a mining station?
Yep, building a mining station at Vitilik.
Vitilik.
Yep. So once it's done with that, then it's going to need a different tasking, but at the moment we don't have enough resources to give it that tasking.
Yeah, no problem.
So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the science ship, the Krok-Pishkat.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit select the galaxy map. That's at the bottom center of the screen. So that shows me the galaxy nearby. And we have three systems we can reach directly from Exodar. Yunduk, Iglomia, and something that's too far away to see properly in the Snake Nebula. I'm going to send this particular ship to Yunduk, just because I've got a gut feeling that's going to be a better initial investment than Iglomia. So I've got the Krok-Pishkat selected, the science ship. I'm going to right-click on Yunduk and click Survey System. So it's going to go there, and it's going to scan everything in the system to tell us what's on it. what resources, whether any of the planets are habitable, that kind of thing.
We can already see a decent bit about it. Yep.
We can see some about it. This is going to tell us everything about it.
Yeah, I just mean you can zoom in and you can see, like, at the very least, the shape of it.
Yep, and if you zoom in with the science ship selected, it'll show you the path it's going to take to scan everything.
Oh, that's what that was a moment ago. Cool, yes. Got it.
Alright. Usually what I do at the start of this game is I'll immediately click on the shipyards over in the government, back on the government tab, and get a second science ship going, just because it's nice to have two of them going, two of them exploring different parts of the galaxy at the same time.
Right.
So, under the shipyards, Exodor A station, that's going to open a window in the bottom right. That also has its own shipyard tab, and I'm going to select the science ship. And now that's going to start building as soon as we start time moving.
Clicking the shipyard... Wait, hold on, what?
Okay, back to the government window in the top right.
Yeah.
Under the shipyards listing there.
No, sorry. I've got the Exeter A station thing up. I've got to the shipyard tab.
Yep. On the shipyard tab,
sure what you clicked.
The window immediately to the right of the shipyard tab is the list of ships that are currently available that you can build.
Clicked science ship and it moved it into the queue.
Yep.
Okay, cool. No, I get it now.
Yep, because time's paused, nothing's going yet.
Yeah. That's fine. I was just trying to understand what you're talking about there. I'm otherwise keeping up, so.
Okay. This is just start of the game stuff to get everything going so we don't waste time.
God, there's so much. Like I said, you just do things that I'll follow along. But yeah, this is...
There's a lot.
So dense.
Yeah.
Like, I just pulled up the... you got the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corner. I pulled up the Hyberian homeworld thing. Mm-hmm. And just, good lord!
Yep. There is a lot in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and pick our researches. So those little flashing orange buttons in the top left. So that's 3 different areas of research. We always need to be researching something just so we're not wasting cycles.
Yep, got it.
So for physics research, just starting from the top, we've got 4 different options.
So you can never shift to do only researching more on one thing?
Correct. You can't have multiple people working on the same branch of research.
Right, got it. Okay. So you want one in each, basically. Or several in each, or whatever.
Yeah, one each. So each of these has different advantages. Now, our head of research currently is not a particularly good fit. His expertise, if you hover over those little icons in the bottom right of his portrait, his expertise is biology. He's not a great fit for physics, but he's what we have right now, so we'll live with it. Our 4 options are quantum theory. That's going to give us plus 20% physics research from researchers. We don't have any of those yet. But it does unlock further options down in the research tree for covert operations, spy stuff. We also have no reason to do that yet.
Haven't found anybody else yet.
Yep. Field modulation gets us more energy credits. Energy credits are basically gold in this game. They're just the easiest resource to get and the easiest to spend. So that's just a decent technology in general, but not great. Improved deflectors, that does what it says. It improves the shields on our ships. And then blue laser, which improves the guns on our ships, but also unlocks further energy weapons choices.
Is our shields useful for much of anything aside for defending against attacks?
Not really, no.
I mean, Well, okay. Another thing I wanted to ask, it doesn't really affect decision, but based on what it says at the top, when you pick something to research, the other 3 are temporarily going to go away and may appear, but are not necessarily going to be in the list.
Yeah, so every time you get the option to start a new piece of research, the list is going to be randomly generated. So the next time we pull this up, we're probably not going to see these other 3 again for a while.
Anyway, it's up to you. None of those sound particularly useful, but field modulation seems like the one that will have the most immediate benefit. But you know better than I do. I don't know if leaving one of the other options not done right now is not wise based on how likely you are to be able to do it later.
I mean, none of these are particularly bad choices. I'm just gonna pick blue laser because I feel like it.
Well, and it's one of the ones that unlocks more things, so.
Yep. When in doubt, I pick one of those. Okay, over on the society research, we have similar options. Research from researchers, 20%. Off-world trading company.
Wait, what?
Okay, this is a good early one. Planetary unification.
Oh, now I see. Now I see what you're talking about.
I'm going to go with planetary unification here because early game unity is very powerful.
Why is it outlined?
If I remember... It's fine. If I remember correctly, outlined technologies are a little rarer. Purple technologies are very rare.
Hover over it. Or over the... Yeah, where you're not hovering over any individual part of it. You're just hovering over anything. Technology will remain as a valid option until it's researched. That's why.
Yep. So
it will stick around in your list.
Yep, but it's still a good one to start with, because the rest of these are meh.
Yep, gotcha.
And then engineering research. Alright, so we got 2 paths in front of us here. We've got the robotics path and the voidcraft path. Voidcraft isn't as good as it used to be, but I still really like it, because one of the things it lets you do when you reach the end of that text tree is it lets you build habitats, which are basically giant space stations in orbit over basically any planet you choose. So instead of having to put a colony on rare habitable planets, you can put a habitat anywhere as long as you have the resources to build it.
Is robotics bad?
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
They're both very
between
good.
Between pushing you slightly away from what you would normally do, and also robotics. I like robotics.
Alright, robotics it is.
I hope we go that way. Yep.
Alright, so that's our research picked. Council positions. Every time I open this game, they've tweaked it a little bit.
Saying there's a lot in this game is extremely understating it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! You have no active edicts. Open edicts. What the fuck?
Okay, I would not worry about edicts for the time being.
No, it's funny. I'm not saying it's bad. There's just a lot.
There's a lot.
See, it's stuff like this that when people are like, what's the board game? Twilight Imperium is so complicated. The game goes so long, and I'm just like, okay, but there are much worse ones.
This is absolutely a very complicated game, and I love it.
Do we want an active edict?
No. Not right now.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if that was you want something running kind of thing. Cool. Expertise, military theory. Spark of genius. It did say they try to make the people who are the smartest their leaders.
Okay, Minister of State. Basically the diplomacy guy.
We only have 2 options, right?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see which of these is better, and I'm gonna go with the Blabbermouth. Actually, scratch that. We can't afford to hire any of these people.
Yep.
Although we do currently have an available commander. I'm gonna put him in there. Available agendas. This is my first time looking at this piece of the menu. I hadn't seen this before. Infinite opportunities is...
Where are you seeing available agendas?
So the telescope icon that says infinite opportunities, the agendas is just to the bottom right.
Okay.
Society, that's... Okay, so our options among these are happiness, which is currently selected, unity, worker and slave efficiency, which we're going to ignore for now.
Wait, hang on. What are you saying? Happiness is currently selected? Are you just summing up the infinite opportunities one by happiness?
Yeah. Yeah, so the viable options are...
Citizen happiness. Got it.
Yeah, so citizen population happiness. Basically what that means is every planet has a every populated planet has a population. And population happiness is going to be a modifier on how efficient that planet is. Happier populations are going to create more resources and be more resource efficient. Unhappy populations are going to use more resources, and if they become unhappy enough, they start having crime problems.
Yep, I get you. I say we go with either evolving society or progressive growth.
So progressive growth...
Like, I like evolving society more, but progressive growth will give a bonus to the robotic stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, that might be smart. I'm not sure. But it's not like we've gone all in on robotics yet, so. I mean, what are you thinking?
I didn't spot the robotic workers thing down there, but you do have a point.
Whatever agenda we do, we want to stick with it for a while, right?
Yes, but also 10 years lasts a lot less time than you'd think.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it will not be like a unit of time kind of thing, right? The powered exoskeletons will happen in less than that time, right? So we'd be locking ourselves in a little. But I mean, I like robotics, so I'm not complaining about that. In general, I did think the evolving society one sounded overall more useful, but that's just because of the stress that has been put on Unity so far. I don't really know just how much that comes into play.
So I'd say let's stick with infinite opportunities for a short time, and here's why. It looks like this is already mostly done.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to take nearly 10 years to complete if we start it from scratch. But we're not starting it from scratch. We're just over 2 years from completion. We're at agenda progress 6,000 out of 7,000.
Yes, I see. It's not 28 months. It's not saying 28 months before agenda is ready to launch these other things. It's saying it is currently 28 months before agenda is ready to launch.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, obviously. That.
All right.
That's a handy way to start things off. If you're like, no, I don't care, I want to move over to this thing immediately, you can, but otherwise you can be like, cool, let's take a nice, simple start for this.
Okay. Capital's complaining about something. What do you want? Planetary features. Can't do anything. Yeah, we need more energy. Okay, so to look at what I'm looking at right now, on the government tab, the Empire Capital, go ahead and click on that.
We should absolutely mess with policies. I like it. Okay, you said on the... Okay, are you streaming?
Yes, I am.
No, okay. Not to me, that's what I was asking. All right, so, yeah. From the main screen, which thing?
Government tab, Hyverian,
Okay.
the Empire Capital.
Yep, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I pulled up in the bottom left corner.
Okay. Around the middle of the screen, there's going to be two buttons. One that says Terraform, one that says Features. So go ahead and click on Features.
Not bugs.
There's a couple bugs in here.
Those are the ones that are blocked off and can't be used. Yep.
Yeah, so as we get more energy, we're going to start clearing these blockers. Because this is our home world, we can do them automatically. On other planets, we're going to have to research technologies in order to do them successfully.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, we just need energy to clear those. So you see the, back on the governments tab, those two little orange icons under where it says Exetor?
Yeah.
So that's telling you there's two things on that planet that need your attention. One is there are clearable blockers, though we don't have the resources to clear them currently. And one is saying there are building slots available.
Right, because we have a building slot available despite the fact that there are also blockers.
Yep. But we do not have the resources to build any buildings at the moment anyway, so we can ignore that.
Administrative offices, research labs, Ranger Lodge.
Here. I'm going to stream
totally
to you so you can get a more real-time view of what I'm doing.
I mean, are you feeling like it's slowing you down too much to have to convey that?
No, not really. And, you know, we can pause this game whenever we need to.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping up well so far. So, like, you just tell me where you're looking and what you're doing.
Okay.
I feel like I am very much keeping up with things. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start time.
Okay. As long as you think we have done what we can do for now. I would be pausing all the time.
Yep. So right now, the only things happening are those two ships are moving. So one is constructing, and the other is about to warp jump to Gunduk.
Yep. So cute. Wow, it's just stopping, huh? No orbit, nothing. I said, wow, it's just stopping, huh? No orbit, nothing.
Yep. Too advanced.
Construction online.
Too advanced to really care about orbital mechanics. It just goes. Okay.
You want to pause while you deal with that thing?
Yep, I just did. Okay, so the mining station at Vitilic has been constructed. So it's time to build a new station somewhere in the system, but I don't know exactly where that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the construction ship. So I have that currently selected. But then I'm going to zoom back out to the galaxy map, right-click on Exodore, and select Build Mining Stations. And what that's going to do is anywhere there is anything, any resource that can be gathered in this system, it's going to build a mining station there to take care of it. So that way you don't have to hunt.
You went out to the galactic view.
Yep.
You're looking at Hyverian.
Yep. Right-click on Hyverian.
And then you develop.
Yep. And then build mining stations. So
Right,
instead of having...
Hyverian's not doing anything.
Do you have the construction ship selected?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
It's up in the bottom left corner. Right-clicking is not doing anything, though. Okay, back out to the galactic view.
Yeah, so on the galactic view, not on Exodore, not on the badge that shows who we are or on the station. When you hover over the star itself, it's going to show you a little hexagon outlining the system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was like the one spot that I had not hovered yet. It's like everything's in the way of that, but okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. And move here would do nothing, right?
Correct. It's already there. Okay, so it's now going to build the next mining station. I don't even know where. We have...
Well, it says cannot build this type of station. Or is it because you already clicked it?
Oh, I already clicked it. So
That's
zooming...
what I'm asking is that not why it now says X cannot build any of this type of station?
I'm not sure where you're looking.
I did the right click that you're talking about, the little orders menu. It says move here, build mining stations, build research stations, but the mining and research are both X'd out. It says cannot build this type of station.
Ah, gotcha. Yes, because it currently has orders to build all of those that can be built in this sector.
Gotcha.
So it's currently... It's heading next to Pondak Mog to build an extractor for some energy credits. And that's going to be 100 minerals to build the station in exchange for 3 energy credits every month for all time.
You lost me a bit, but that's okay.
It's not a bad investment. Okay, last thing we have to do before we unpause is we're going to click on our new science ship. But before we can send it anywhere, we need to give it a... Okay, well, that's not going anywhere for a minute because we don't have the Unity to purchase a new leader, which is what we need to lead a science ship. They've changed the starting economy a little bit since I last played. Interesting. So anyway, that science ship is just gonna sit there for a while.
Where is Rald Vegan?
Where's what?
Oh, that's the governor.
What was the name?
Rald Vegan? So if you click on... If you pull up the ship and you click the empty leader slot, it gives you 4 people under your leaders and recruitable leaders.
Yep.
What is the scientist one doing? That's not our head of research.
Yeah, so that's not our head of research. That's the... Well,
Whoops.
now he's assigned to the ship.
We can unassign him.
Yeah, let's unassign him. Previously, he was the governor of just this general sector. So it doesn't need to be a scientist doing that, but it needs to be someone.
You do whatever it is to honest. Oh, right click. There you go. Easy enough. Whoops.
Well,
All right, gotta put him back to work doing whatever he was doing.
Yep, I'll do that. Okay. He's back where he was.
Can I see where that is? Because he isn't in the like the main technocracy page, the council position page.
Okay, so if you go back to the government tab and click on Hyverian.
He's just the main person there?
Yep. So he's the governor of that planet, and that planet is the main capital of this sector. It's also the only inhabited planet we have currently, but when there are others, then he'll be in charge of them too, as long as they're nearby. Okay, I think now we unpause and wait.
Ah, we can rename. Excellent.
What are you renaming?
I'm not renaming anything. I'm just saying we can. What are you waiting on at the moment? Aside from the construction ship? Or is that basically it?
Well, we're waiting on the scout to do some more.
What is the scout doing currently? Scanning the sun? Scanning the sun. Got it.
It's scanning everything.
Yeah, I was trying to see what it had scanned. Can we see... I was trying to see what it's scanning at the moment. Can we see any info about what it has scanned before it's done?
Yes, you can see any planet or body that it's scanned is going to show you what resources it has, whether it has any, researchable...
Construction online.
Whether it has any research projects attached to it that you can send a science ship to hover over for a few months to work on. And if there is a planet that is habitable at all, it'll tell you that.
So is that the 3 credits thing under the sun, under the star there? Is that what it figured out?
Yes, it's figured out that planet, you can build a mining station there that'll get you 3 credits of income. 3 energy credits.
It's not a planet, but okay.
Well, it's not a planet, but, you know, it's a mining station that you can build there.
Yeah, okay. I love our 2 blue suns.
And
research, no construction.
Yeah. And then Yunduk 2 and Yunduk 2A, the first things it scanned were just worthless. There's nothing there worth getting.
Yeah. What did the construction ship make? Oh, hey. Cool.
Lilarobian civilization.
Rudimentary spoken language. Interesting. So, under edicts, I really did find this interesting. I think it's worth looking at. First contact protocol. There we go. Prevent information about ourselves from falling into alien hands before we decided whether it would be friend or foe. Cannot attack neutral entities. This will find it harder to establish communications with us. Yeah. Proactive, meet other people. Aggressive. Be ready to strike. Enables hostile first contact options. Gotcha. Cool.
Okay, so cautious is...
Oh, here, this is even more important. The pre-FTL interference and pre-FTL enlightenment. So the Starfleet professes to be non-interference.
Yep.
But is honestly actually subliquid interference.
The policy is non-interference.
Right.
Usually they have an excuse for subtle interference on a case-by-case basis, just every time.
We, unless you don't think it would be a good idea, should shift to Liberation Force.
Under which of these?
War philosophy. I don't know. If I was running my own empire, it would probably be defensive, but I feel like liberation is a good option. Again, if you think it would work well.
Yeah, that'll work.
Fanatic purifiers.
What about them?
I was just reading through the diplomatic stances.
Slavery. I assume you want this prohibited?
Oh, is that a whole separate category?
Yep, down to the
Oh,
bottom.
hell yeah. Yeah, no, I'm down for prohibited on that. I like the the description there that seems to imply it can definitely still happen on the black market.
Yep, that's the thing.
Purge pops are unable to work and will ultimately perish, but the process will enrage them as well as any synthetic. Okay, I don't really understand the purge thing, but it doesn't sound like we're going out of way to wipe them out. It just sounds like we're being kind of assholes to potential influx. But I'm not as concerned about that one.
So that's... If you don't plan your empire properly, you can end up with more population than you actually have anything to do with, and you'll end up with a lot of people unemployed. When that happens, you have the option, instead of them sitting around contributing to unhappiness and crime, of just kicking them off the world. And you don't have to give them some place to go, you can just say you can't stay here anymore. That's what a purge is.
Well, that's terrible, but I'm not going to be pushy about changing that. It doesn't sound like it's going to be doing things, terribly automatically or much anyway, but... The edicts don't seem to matter much at the moment.
Yeah, not much. In addition to the effects not being very useful at the moment, they'll consume 15 unity per month, I believe. Given that we only make 18 currently, that's not a good deal. We're paused, that's right. Oh, we have enough to populate that science ship now.
Unsurprisingly, there is many things about this empire that I would not be running on an empire of my own, but also I don't know how effective an empire of my own would be at surviving. Given the empire that we are starting with, the way these people sound, there is only so much that I would be pushing for in the policy stuff. So, for the most part, it's like, oh, that seems like an asshole thing to do, but whatever. I'm not really that concerned about it.
The over leader cap. Okay, something has changed here. This science ship is currently useless.
You still can't give it a leader, or?
I can, but apparently we have a leader cap now, which wasn't a thing the last time I played.
We are at 3 out of 3?
Yep.
How are we getting these things even though... Oh, was time not paused? Got it.
Yep. Alright, Pausing again. Okay. Now we have to make a decision on the first contact protocols.
Alright, hang on. Unsophisticated alien civilization. They are intelligent. We found out more about them. Okay. Which contact protocols? Oh, we can actually each click things. Some advocate focusing on establishing friendly relations as quickly as possible. Okay. And your take?
For the sake of keeping things interesting, I would say open arms. It makes bad events more likely, but it gives us a lot more influence and makes it easier for the friendly-ish empires nearby to establish relations faster.
That's fine by me.
We shall greet the Xeno with open arms.
Okay, that does seem to have triggered the effects, because it's when I hover over it, it says this has already been selected by you. Selecting it again will not trigger its events. What I don't know is if I select one of the others, if it would have some effect, but whatever.
Anomaly detected.
Wait, is this in? No, this is still open. Okay, hang on. How do I double click?
So nearly always when I find an anomaly like this, I just leave it until later. Because it's gonna...
Stop me from doing whatever I just did.
What was that?
Fix whatever I just did.
What did you just did?
The Cal Termite. I was literally just trying to look at it, and then it did something.
Ah, you put him on a different ship.
What? I
got him back.
I didn't move the guy. Maybe I did. But also that isn't... Okay, whatever. Yeah, see, I moved him out there, I think. Unless you moved him out there.
Oop, hold up. Okay, yeah, I did something. This is a lot more confusing than it used to be. Okay. We now have enough unity, it's time to pick a tradition. So tradition is sort of like a cultural tech tree. We have 17 options. That's more than there used to be. I'll just run through them real quick.
Politics is red. I'm looking at him.
Okay.
Fucking psionics, hell yes. We don't have whatever we need to pick that yet. Cybernetics, hell yes.
Can't pick that yet.
Oh, I know. What's speaking to you? I'd say like discovery. expansion or prosperity?
Yeah, Discovery is usually my first pick. Discovery?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, we haven't actually unlocked any of the parts of that yet? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, we haven't unlocked anything on the tree, we just unlocked the tree.
To boldly go. Love it. The anomaly. Pause it.
Alright, what about the anomaly?
Surface beacon anomaly. What's that about?
Okay, so while we were scanning in Yunduk, we found an anomaly on the planet. Basically, it's something the science ship doesn't understand, and they've put a beacon down and said someone needs to spend a few months here to figure out what we're looking at. It may turn out to be more resources on the planet, it may turn it into any number of things, really.
Right, so are you going to leave it for now, or are you going to research it?
Yeah, we're leaving it for now.
Okay.
Generally, I don't bother researching things like that until it's on a planet that's already within our borders.
Did you click leave B for now?
Yeah.
Okay, because it was still flashing online, so I guess I just also... Oh, it stays flashing.
Yep.
That's annoying. Oh, I can dismiss it, but I guess I won't. Oh, you did. Never mind.
No, when it's flashing like that, it means it's going to auto-dismiss soon.
Oh, okay.
Archaeological site. That's basically a very long anomaly project.
Right. There's different kinds of results you can get from it.
Yep.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, this is not the time.
I mean, a commendable initiative, yeah?
Yeah? Okay, you need to get off.
The archaeology thing. Difficulty hell. Each chapter in archaeological site can have a different difficulty value. Difficulty reduce the likelihood of getting successful results. Difficulty hell. Archaeology is hell. Do we need the construction ship doing something? Because it's not doing anything.
There's nothing for it to do currently until we finish with the Yunduk system, and then it can basically build an outpost that says this is ours now, so we can go ahead and get it moving that way.
And our science ship, as you said, can't do anything until we get a proper scientist on it.
Yep.
And what is it we need to be able to do that?
More leader cap, and I have no idea how we get that, because I haven't seen that before. Okay, science ship is done. Let's send that somewhere else now.
Does every captain need to be a leader? Yeah, I guess if you're... Are you sure we can't do it without a leader?
I'm almost positive it cannot be done without a leader.
All these things require scientists, and the only way to give it a scientist is for it to be a leader, huh?
Yep.
That's weird. We can make it move around.
It used to be this wasn't a problem, now it is.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure I like that change. Anyway, construction ship is moving to Yunduk. Where do we want to move the science ship from Yunduk? There's two systems available. You want to go to 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock's a binary system.
10 o'clock or 12 o'clock. That's not what these look like. How is your galaxy rotated different than mine? That's weird. Because mine just keeps rotating back to the same direction, so... Maybe it's got us rotated with a time difference as well.
Maybe? Where... Zooming out so you can see the galactic core, where is the Vortechnocracy on the clock face for you?
Let's make sure it's rotating back. Yep, so if I rotate away and it rotates back, it's about 1 o'clock.
Mine's at, I'd call it like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah. So when I zoom in, and you were saying 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Oh, from Eaglemania? Wait, no.
From Yunduk.
That makes sense. From Yunduk. Okay, there we go. I mean, do the one that's closer to us.
The Class B star in the Snake Nebula?
The noon one.
Alright.
Yes. The 12 o'clock one. Good time.
On the way.
Yeah, closer is better. I was looking at the actual leaders tab. It's specifically scientists that we are at capacity for. Because all of our leaders are scientists.
You mean Yunduk is not fully surveyed? What did you miss? How did you miss Yunduk 6?
Council agenda ready.
What's agenda? Popeye joke of all things.
Okay, Infinite Opportunities is done. Clicking to launch. And I'm gonna go ahead and select Progressive Growth for the next one, as we discussed.
Oh, yes, awesome. Launch modifier plus 10%. Hell yeah. I'm trying to figure out how we expand the leader cap. Or if there's a way to get scientists without them being leaders, because that seems really weird that there isn't.
I don't think there is a way to get scientists that aren't leaders.
Oh, you know what we have to do? We have to get an official or a commander to take over one of the roles, so we can get a scientist onto a scientist ship instead. At least, that's my guess.
Good work. Okay. I'm going to spend 75 influence and 90 alloys to build a starbase in Yunduk, which will claim the system as belonging to us.
Cool. I don't see where exactly you're doing that, but that's fine. Is that what you're assigning the construction ship to do?
Yep. Pausing
Tradition.
for a new tradition. Tradition!
We have to pick one of those?
Yep.
Do we get to do both of them eventually, or is this a split?
Yeah, eventually we'll get all 5.
Okay.
So normally I do survey speed, but +1 scientist capacity sounds useful.
Oh, hey! It starts at +1 skill level. Nice.
So,
yeah, I'm down for that.
Yep, science division it is.
And now, leaders. 3 out of 4! Yay! Now this science ship that we built, what is it, like...
Except now we don't have enough
years
Unity
ago.
to actually recruit
That's
any
right,
of these
it
people.
won't take long. How long? These are days going by? So it's probably been like at least a year since that ship was built.
It's been 3 years.
There you go.
This game starts January 1st, 2200.
Okay, well, the ship wasn't built right away.
Construction online.
You're right. It took 2 months. Okay. Construction ship is done with that. Gonna build a mining station around the sun in Yunduk. And if you zoom out to the galaxy map, you can see that our territory has expanded.
Nice. Give me a sec. I'm looking at the... Is it beaming the construction over that far?
Where is it right now?
Yeah, nice. We gotta, like... shoot.
Construction online.
Mining station!
Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and build that observation post as well.
Wait, is this a mining station?
System charted.
Okay. Keb Duran has been scouted. I'm gonna go ahead and send that scout ship to Giedi.
Cool. Jedi.
And we already have enough influence, so...
New technology discovered.
Every time you think you're ready to do something, something else interrupts you in this game.
We must not. We will not crumble. Hell yeah. Additional edicts. I want to see this.
Okay. I'm gonna recruit it to Pretoros for scientist for this scout ship. Because they have the archaeologist trait. So it just increases archaeology excavation speed by 10%.
There we go. I see it. Instead of perfectionist. I'm ready to put my theories into practice. Okay. I was going to look at... Well, we have to put a new research in, but... Where is the...
Where's the what?
Oh, hey, cool. The situation log is where you can find the archaeology thing.
Yep.
I guess just info there. And the anomaly. Okay. All right. The edicts. There we go. There. We got education campaign. And recycling campaign. Now, those cost energy instead. Is there any reason not to do those?
Let me take a look. So, education campaign, I don't think is going to be as useful as you might hope it is. Leaders get experience pretty quick anyway, and not all of the traits that they get from leveling up are actually good.
Okay, the 23 energy or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Is that high enough that it even matters?
That's a third of what we make as an empire currently.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that. Cool. Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's not 23 energy once. That's removing 23 energy from our income.
I will point out, especially now that we didn't really want Fortify the Border or Information Quarantine, but Map the Stars is interesting, and I believe what that is saying at the top is that we can spend up to 30 Unity without actually pulling from our Unity pool. Am I reading that right?
is, yes. So in that case,
So we can
map the stars would make sense.
Yeah, we can do a limited number of edicts without starting to actually pull from. Like, if you start that, I don't think it'll change our plus 13. Yeah, it had an initial cost of 16, but the upkeep is currently being covered.
Alright, fair enough.
Now, why the upkeep is 16? Because it's rounding up, but the edicts fund is rounding down? I don't know, but whatever.
Anyway, good job spotting that. Society research. What do you want here? Society's tech trees have never particularly impressed me, especially early game. Edict fund plus 20. Why not?
Hold on. Population growth leads down the biological path, and we do have our head of research who is good at biology. We don't need genome mapping itself, but you were looking at Edict Fund.
Yep.
Oh, so we have more. Gotcha. Well, we don't have anything else to put in at the moment, but I don't hate that idea at all. I think I think those are probably useful abilities eventually. I mean, if you want to go down covert operations, that's obviously a good one to pick.
So it's worth noting that because our head of research is an expert at biology, not only is he going to be faster at researching biology, but also biology-style technologies more often.
Okay. I mean, sounds good to me then.
Genome mapping it is.
I feel like doing one of the ones that's not biology one. At least doing one of the biology ones is probably good.
All right.
Biology and robotics. We will be an all-consuming empire. Experts of everything.
Construction online.
They make.
Okay, sending the construction ship back to Hyverian to build a science outpost that I missed.
Oh.
Yeah, research station.
There it is. Yeah, I think you couldn't actually. Oh wait, that's not the science ship. That's the construction ship. Yeah, well, whatever. Ooh. Tupratoros isn't just
Anomaly
an archaeologist.
detected.
They're an expert at voidcraft. Oh no, the moon's gonna crash into the planet.
Yeah, we can save that for later.
Construction online.
New tradition available. Survey speed and escape chance for a science ship that someone starts shooting at, or leader pool size and leader experience gain.
Okay, well, I think what'll be more important than that is faith in science. The public has come to regard science as something almost akin to a religion. Their faith is absolute. I love it. There's no question this universe is so big. Researchers upkeep. That doesn't sound as important.
I mean, we're gonna get both of these pretty quick no matter what.
Yeah, I would prefer to do Tuboldi Go and then databank uplinks to see what research subsidies is, because I bet that's really cool.
Alright.
System scan complete.
sending the ship from Giedi to whatever that is at the north of the Snake Nebula.
Yeti seems to have nothing.
It has a tundra world. Sending the construction ship to Giedi so we can
New
mark that
technology
as our
discovered.
territory before someone else does.
A tundra world that we can't currently colonize.
Currently.
Oh, because we haven't placed it in our ports yet. Got it. Research? Research. What did we finish researching? The exoskeletons?
Yep. So, next up, robotic workers, I assume.
Can I see where the info about the exoskeletons got put? Did it not get put anywhere?
Right next to the icon for the head of research is a button that says researched, and that's the stuff we finished.
Okay, so it's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay, cool. That's fine. Geothermal fracking. That's more down the robotic path. Okay. Building robot assembly plants. Roboticist jobs, sure. Turn alloys into new robot pops. What do the robot pops do?
It's a population,
Robotic work.
but it's a robot.
Well, oops. Well,
Well, we're paused.
we can
No
change
harm
it
done.
anyway. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's all I had to click. I was trying to. Whatever. I just misclicked as I was looking at this. So. With the robotic workers technology, robot pops are only capable of worker jobs. That is the robot workers feature. Okay, so yes. Turn alloys into robot pops that just become extra workers. Cool.
Yep.
I mean, we don't need any of the rest of the stuff, right? The zero-G refineries eventually, I guess.
All of these will be useful eventually.
Yeah. Anyway, cool.
So, let me open Iberian real quick to tell you how a population works. There's 3 tiers of population, each one smaller than the one below it. There's workers, that's the blue-collar jobs, specialists, white-collar jobs, and rulers, which is politicians, basically.
Hang on. I'm not looking at the right spot.
Okay, so, government tab, click on Iberian, and then...
I got that up.
Yep, click over to the population tab.
Oh, tabs. There we go. Thank you. Worker specialist rulers. Cool. Do we have a roboticist?
Yep, so, we don't currently because we haven't completed that technology yet.
We don't have a job for them yet.
Yep. So every one of these has to be filled by somebody in the population. Generally, people are happy to move up and really don't like moving down.
Right. And we are short 1 trader and 1 clerk at the moment, yes?
Correct. So what's probably going to happen is one of our workers is going to get moved up and become a specialist.
Taking over the trader job, right? And then that position and the clerk position will both have to be filled.
Yes.
And those will get filled automatically by population growth?
Not quite automatically, but it's a probability thing. It's possible that the next population will become a clerk instead of a worker moving up to become a trader, but what's probably going to happen is a worker is going to move up and become a trader, and then you have 2 workers less to be filled.
Those don't happen at the same time, is what you're saying.
Right. And they happen slowly.
Got it.
It might take a few years. Population growth. It takes about 3 years currently for this planet to grow 1 population. Anywho, that's what robot workers means.
Yep.
So, do we want robot workers?
I mean, yeah. It works for me, if it works for you.
Okay.
We're about to finish blue lasers.
System scan complete.
Alright. I'm going to send the science ship at Aglomia up to explore that closed cluster to the north. Just see what's up there.
Physics research. Metric world.
New technology discovered.
That's the terminal orbit. Cool. Technology researched. Fusion power. Power generation. Several different fields. Automated exploration. Survey speed.
Alright. Be right back.
Computing. The science of applied algebra.
I gotta step away for a second. Be right back.
No problem. Sorry for big sniff.
Alright, sorry about that.
That was fast. Global energy management gives us an edict where we can overclock our technicians. And it gives us the ability to make an energy grid in the first place. Which is kind of cool. Administrative AI just makes research speed. Hell yeah.
Out of all of these, I would probably pick administrative AI. Because that's not just for physics research, that's all research.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that one, the survey speed, and the fusion power all seemed like pretty good options.
Yep.
Even the global energy management kind of seems like, I mean, it's dense enough that I don't really know. Oh, I just saw the politics tab for the observation station. Go look at that. Yeah.
Construction online.
Okay, that's a lot of things happening at once.
Mysterious aliens in the Beta Oculi system. Codename them Beta aliens. Heh. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we must decipher it. Where? Is there a spot I can click to go? Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assign an envoy, who we already have waiting around because they don't have to be leaders. It's complicated. And just get that going. Enigmatic spacefarers.
Anomaly detected.
Ignore that for now.
This thing says breakthrough chance 0%. Is that something we need to be concerned about?
No. So what that's saying is... Let me pull that up real quick. So at the end of 65 days, he's going to make a roll, basically, to see what's going to happen next. The odds that he's going to complete this step on his next roll are 0.
But the roll will still make progress?
This roll will still make progress because he's going to gain insight from it, which then becomes a bonus to his next roll. And if he doesn't succeed on that one, he'll gain insight, which gives him a bonus to his next roll. And it keeps adding up until eventually you get a breakthrough.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
Alright, construction
go to button.
Ship.
Can't believe I only just now learned about that.
Build a mining station.
And this breakthrough is to understand the language. Got it.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and build us a second construction ship.
You must construct additional construction.
System scan complete.
What do we got there? Some credits, and an Arctic world. Whoops.
Construction online.
Construct a mining station. Oh, you just told me to go somewhere. Okay. I was like, did I do something? Oh.
Yep, that was me. Sorry.
Okay, so it's mining the 3 credits?
Yeah, the collection station has been built at GDA, so it's just gonna be getting those 3 credits forever now.
Cool.
Eventually it'll be more than 3 credits because we'll get stuff that upgrades it.
We can build a colony on this tundra world. Is there any reason we would do that right now?
I would prefer at least 80% habitability. Habitability is basically a penalty to how much the planet can produce. It's never going to consume less, but it'll produce less. And newly established colonies are a real drag on your economy until they get up to speed.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Construction online.
Right. Where do I see?
System scan complete.
No. Where do we see the info about the scientists? They're not.
Where do we see what?
The info about the scientists that we just learned, I don't see a way to bring that back up after exiting.
New technology discovered.
Search complete. Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, new research.
Military theory. That doesn't sound super important yet.
Military theory?
Clinics. That's the category.
Ah.
Gene clinics. I mean, that sounds like something that'll be useful soon at the very least. I don't know. How does that mix with the robot stuff? I'm not sure.
Not bad. Basically what it does is it takes consumer goods, which is a resource you can produce, and turns it into basically everything you need to grow a colony.
Right. Oh. It's also healthcare. Let's just do that.
Genetic healthcare? Alright.
That sounds like a nice thing to do. But I was looking at the others, and the others didn't seem terribly interesting anyway. Like, maybe the
Alert.
ones...
Spaceborne life form encountered.
You tell me whenever that's important.
Yeah, this one's important. Someone's trying to shoot down our science ship.
The other thing. Hostile aliens! Oh no! Is this the same? Yeah.
Nope, new ones.
No, I'm saying the same one that I'm looking at. It's in Sandoval, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So got an envoy going on that. How much are we worried
Where's
about
our
these? Our ship is currently trying to GTFO out of Sandoval.
Where is it? There it is. Cool, it's running Karos. Oh. It's successfully run to Karos and we no longer have information.
Well, the good news is, we can fortify Karos if we want to.
Anomaly detected.
You go survey somewhere else.
Begging for some archaeological work. It looks like it'll be really fast.
Construction
So,
online.
just up there. Starbase.
Initiating evasive maneuvers.
We are finding so many hostile aliens tonight.
Where is this one? Off
Lihua.
alien.
West of the Snake Nebula.
Yeah, Okay, cool. So, like, everything this side of the Snake Nebula, we're good so far, but... Yeah, so we have to fortify Shredma now as well, probably, a bit.
Yep. Yeah, we do. Oh, they're not even attacking us, but we don't want to be there anyway.
I thought something said hostile, no?
They are hostile, but there's a difference between hostile and
Construction
antagonistic.
online.
Right.
Hostile means they're inclined to shoot at us, but not necessarily they're currently shooting at us. The inquiry into the unidentified spacecraft that was observed in the Beta Aquili system continues, but insufficient data has been collected to make an informed hypothesis as to the exact origin of the vessel. Since we are likely dealing with a representative of a previously unknown alien civilization, efforts should be made to intercept their communications and begin a comprehensive analysis of the language. Basically saying we don't have anything yet.
Construction online.
So yeah, we are pretty well boxed in. And we just barely have enough influence to squeak by and capture all the stuff we need. Okay.
Fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Oh no! It's the gray goo!
That's okay. These things are harmless. Until you
The
make them mad.
Omicron. Yeah, it's the Omicrons. Observations look into you, but since it's likely these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it would be prudent to tread lightly, so we just don't mess with them much. First contact investigation locked. What is that? Oh, and then we gotta do ongoing. Got it. What are we trying to do with the ongoing? Can we clarify that?
It's ongoing. We're not done yet. We're learning more about them.
Yeah, but what are we trying to do? Just learn more?
Learn more, gather more information, figure out what exactly we're dealing with. In this case, because I've seen this event before, I already know what we're dealing with, and I'm not worried, but... yeah, in-game, we don't know that yet.
I just found the resource/market tab.
Anomaly detected.
Can't investigate every anomaly.
I generally save investigating anomalies and archaeology and stuff like that until I've run out of places I can safely send my science ships, which I think we're going to soon, but we haven't quite yet. But this map is closing off a lot faster than it usually does.
And we haven't explored beyond Yaman yet, right?
Not yet. So I'm sending the other one to go do that. And then once this one is finished with Yaman, since it's the archaeologist, I'm going to have it go do some archaeologizing. Archaeologizing is a real word, right?
I think so.
Construction online. Construction online. System scan complete.
Wow, I'm lost.
What was that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so I just paused the game again, taking the Kal Tuman with our archaeologist, sending it to Yunduk to do some excavations. Krak Pishkat is en route to whatever is southwest of Yaman.
What is John Norton building right now? Mining station. Where can I see the list of things that have been built?
What do you want from that list?
When it says something's been built and I don't see what's been built yet, is there a place I can look and see what's been built? Are you? Okay, whatever.
I'm still not sure what you're trying to get out of this.
When it says something has been built, and I don't immediately manage to click on and see whatever it is it's talking about, how do I go find out what was just built? Or is there not a good way to do that? Is there not a history of things that have been built?
I don't think there is a history of things that have been built, and I'm not sure why you would need one.
Because I want to know what just got built, so I can keep up with what's happening.
So generally speaking, when something has been built on a resource in this game, the icon around the body, whatever it is, turns from white to green. So for example, in Yunduk, those energy credits are green, which means there's a station in orbit over them, harvesting them. Additionally, out on the galaxy map, when you see resources under a system, those are resources that have not currently been built on yet. So you can see where resources still need to be built, but as far as what has been built and what just finished building, I don't think it tells you that, and other than curiosity, I don't think it would really serve any purpose to know that.
That's fine, that helps. Okay. That doesn't seem important to ask about this.
I think the problem is, like I said, I've never done this co-op before, and now that I have, I'm not sure that I'm going to again.
Okay. I mean, you're effectively playing single player right now, and I'm listening.
Yeah, basically.
Aside for the 2 or 3 times that I've poked something, oops, my bad. I don't know what I just did, but it doesn't seem good.
The cat, not you.
I couldn't even hear the first part.
I just said she's being very needy tonight. I think she's not sure why I'm still awake and at my computer at 5 a.m.
So, alright, for example, the mining station in our home system, Exeter, over in Datamog. The Datamog mining station. It is getting those 5 credits regularly.
I don't see which one you're talking about. In Datamog, okay. Yes, it gets those every month.
Okay. Okay.
So at the end of the month, all resources are harvested, all resources are spent on upkeep and such. That's when the numbers in the top left of the screen change.
Yep. Got it.
I am rapidly running out of brain cells. I did not
expect.
What was that?
I don't know how this is a zone out game for you. It was wild.
I've played it enough that I don't have to think about it quite as much, at least when I'm playing solo. I do have to think about it some. I'm learning when I'm explaining it to someone for the first time, and also when it's changed in the last few months since I played it last, and I'm having to relearn some stuff. So, yeah,
Gotcha.
this is not quite what I was hoping for. It's not bad, but it's not what I was expecting.
Well, we can also zone out and play Minecraft or something like that. But
yeah, that's always an
no,
option.
I mean, it's what I've learned about this so far is very cool. It still solidly goes in the category of I don't know if I would actually enjoy playing this, but it is something that I am going to put some amount of effort into.
Construction online.
So the ideal of it being a... there we go. Go to location. That's what I wanted to do. See if I just hover over it, I can what it just did. Aerospace mining station. Cool. So we have 2 more minerals. Excellent.
The idea of it being
Construction online.
When you have multiple people running the same empire, basically it's like it's like the players are the leaders to an extent themselves, and they keep running different parts of the empire and assigning each other duties and stuff like that.
Basically, yeah.
You just need a whole group of people who actually know what they're doing.
Construction online.
What was that?
That was a first contact thing. Yep, ancient mining drones. Like I said, not something that I particularly worry about.
Oh, those are the alpha aliens? Got it.
So yeah, we don't bother them, they won't bother us for the most part.
Comms initiated.
We can't start benefiting from them?
We can't start what?
We can't start benefiting from them? We just have to figure
We
out.
can
if it's
later
possible.
with, I think, certain technologies. But in the meantime, we just don't want to go near them.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, so I'm not worried about Karos at the moment, but I am about incursions at Shrudma and Gieti. So I'm going to take the...
Situation log updated.
Will you stop that? Sublight exploration probes.
That's funny.
Anyway, so the outposts at Shrudma and Gieti, I'm going to select those and upgrade them to star bases so we can have something of a military presence there. Basically installing something more intimidating than a cardboard cutout of a space station.
The Starbase.
Yep.
The Shrudma Station Starbase. Okay, cool.
Or a starport, specifically, in this case. Each tier has its own name. So, one for Shrudma.
I'm just looking at the system level and Starbases. Shrudma Station, Yeti Station. Is that you turning them into starbases, or they are starbases that you are?
I'm taking the outpost there, which is basically just a beacon that says this station, this system belongs to us, and I'm turning that outpost into a starbase.
Okay.
Okay. Administrative AI complete.
We haven't done colonies yet. Up to you if you think that's important.
I personally think the most important one here is specialized combat computers. We haven't done anything with our military yet, but combat roles are very important in the way that this game resolves combat.
Specialized combat computers, where are you seeing this?
Bottom of the research tree for physics. Below AI-controlled colony ships.
Oh, you can scroll. Didn't know you could. Didn't know you could scroll.
Yep.
No, that sounds good. Some basic level. Make sure we're getting ready to deal with fighting if we have to, on a better scale than we currently can.
Yep. I'm not sure how I missed this earlier, but we have a colony world on Eglomia that we can put a colony on. As said, I prefer 80-85%. This one's 90%.
And Shrudma.
And Shrudma.
90%
Yeah.
one.
Yep. Let's start with Eglomia because it's not potentially in a combat zone.
Yes, yes.
So.
Are we already? We're already exploring Ruinam. Okay.
Yep. So I'm
that
just gonna
currently
open
underway?
the Exodore shipyard and start building a colony ship.
That was the tier 3 anomaly. Okay, got it. That one has a tier 7
System
anomaly.
charted.
Should send somebody to go start investigating that when we can. Yaman 1 is like a super interesting, potentially very important discovery thing.
Let's go ahead and claim that then.
Planet emits strange magnetic waves. We may have just encountered an extraordinary example of life on a planetary scale. Hell yes.
New edict. You wanted the databank uplinks?
Tradition, not edict. Got it.
Tradition, yes, sorry.
I can't hover over it to see what that, whatever. That unlocks the edict research subsidies, which sounds really important. So.
All right. And on that subject, edicts.
Research subsidies.
Very expensive.
Yeah. Even if we map the stars off, we'd still be using up. Yeah, so I guess we just don't worry about that just yet.
Yeah, not just yet. First contact.
Beta. Whoa, hey!
Yep, that's the thing.
Spider people. Cool.
Okay, yeah, now I found the math for the breakthrough chance. So, there is currently 0% chance that a breakthrough is going to happen this cycle. There is a 70% chance of gaining an insight, which will improve future chances. We need a minimum of 4 insights before we'll start having a non-zero breakthrough chance.
We have some worker unemployment. How do we provide them? Do we provide more spaces for people to be doing things?
Exotic gases on Schnorr 2. We should go ahead and secure those. Anyway,
This star is so cool.
what was that?
The neutron star. So pretty. Ishnor 2, gas giant, exotic gases. Yes, okay.
Yeah, so things like exotic gases and exotic matter and things like that, those are late game resources that can open some really interesting tech trees, but you have to have something that makes those things in order to get access to them.
Right. So you want to start picking it up when you can, or like basically you want to be like, oh, okay, we should learn how to collect this, even if you don't really have like a major thing to use it for yet.
Yep. Anyway, so one unemployed worker on Iverian. Well, we have 2 options here. We can either build a district or we can build a building.
Where are you looking?
On the Iverian world page.
Oh, yes, got it. Sorry.
So basically, districts are where worker jobs come from, buildings are where specialist jobs come from. Buildings generally consume things that districts create and use them to make different resources.
How do you... Oh, open building slot?
Yep.
Is that separate from... You don't build a district there. That is the building you're talking about, right?
Right. Districts are above that. Like where it says City District, Industrial District, Generator District. You click on one of those icons and it'll start building a new one.
It'll fill out another one of the squares there. Yes. Okay. Yep. Got it. I mean, we're not running low on anything yet, right? Like we're not struggling to build anything.
Not in the basics, no. We could use more consumer goods. So let's see what we can make with that in...
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, every time I turn around, they change how the economy works. So yeah, industrial districts for this civilization will create consumer goods. So I guess let's build one of those.
Job production 7. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, we've got the minerals upkeep for it, so. And we've got the upfront costs for it. All
right, that'll be built soon.
Oh, you can automate colony management.
I find automating colony management to be a very interesting gamble. Basically, the question is,
Construction online.
do you want the AI to be the one that screws up your colony, or do you want to do it yourself? Or do you want to be the one who screws it up yourself, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay, colony ship. Going to Iglumia. Okay, colonizing Iglumia 1. What do we want to call this? I can use the random generator, or we can come up with a name.
There we go. See it now.
First suggestion is Iglumia Prime. We'll put a pin in that one.
Boring.
V. McCall. Vitorum. V. McCall. V. Orem. I assume...
We should name...
Go ahead.
should name all of the planets like people name fancy technologies. Like shaving razor naming conventions, or car naming conventions, or stuff like that. I'm not saying we call it Ford Taurus, but you know, like the...
We hereby colonize the world, Miata.
Something like that's not right. Give me a sec. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, those aren't right. Not optics. Oh. I guess insight is kind of the vibe that I'm going for, or whatever. Anyway.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you're going for.
It's fine. That's fine. Name it whatever you want. Let's see if I can come up with a better list of examples.
In the absence of a better name, I'm naming this Volkswagen.
Okay. It's a completely random coincidence that they name every single one of their planets the same thing we've named a car before. We meet our civilization and they're like, why did you name all of your cars after our planets, and also how? We're just like, why did you name all of your planets after our cars?
New technology discovered.
Alright, what do we got? Gene clinics. Honestly, out of all these, I'd pick the Society Research. Research boost plus 20%.
There we go. Sorry, I was not looking at this. The which one? What?
Biodiversity studies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
System surveyed.
Where are you sending them next?
The one at Ishnor is currently going to Bowie. South of Yaman.
We're already pushing hard for the advancement of sciences. What are you talking about? Extreme centralization of political and military power. Okay, they might be less happy. I mean, I don't know. We're still doing that pretty well.
Establishing colony.
Our colony ship has gently touched down on the snowfields of Volkswagen.
Yes, excellent. Permanently converted into the administrative headquarters. Reactor is a temporary power source. They wouldn't need to remove it, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's designed to be set up in a better place. Tents and prefab shelters. Cool. Fleet logistician trait. Mastery of their language may not be completely managed to successfully open diplomatic channels. The Directorate of Sidematus Priest.
Comms initiated.
That's the thing.
Spooky spider people. They're a plutocratic oligarchy.
Fanatic xenophile.
They really, really, really like... Yes, there we go. We were never meant to journey alone. Oh, I love it. I speak for High Commander Aquamarine Shoot. I love it. And the wealthy elite of the Directorate of Sidematus Premise. We're always looking for new trading partners among the many diverse and delightful nations we encounter as our ships explore the galaxy. Cool.
I'd say we all have much to gain.
Go for it. I mean, given that the neutral is don't interfere with us, yeah, that's pretty bad. Having much to gain can still be somewhat insidious. This changes everything.
Receiving transmission.
Who are we
Let them
receiving a
establish an
transmission?
embassy. I mean, I don't know why. Their symbol's really pretty.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, mutual embassies. Sounds good. This empire believes we are weak and need their protection. They're not entirely wrong.
Incoming transmission.
Non-aggression pact. Sure.
Incoming transmission.
Where do I see those Africans? They are far stronger than we are.
Yep.
They believe that we are weak and need their protection. Cool. That's the stuff I was trying to see.
They are very friendly.
You finished robotic workers. Okay, can we see how this affects things?
Yep.
Like, is there a visible effect in
In what?
on the Hyberian page?
Probably not yet, because we haven't actually built... we have neither built any robots nor built any plants that build robots yet.
Yes, we have to build the thing to build. Yes.
Next
But we're just
research.
done with the industrial districts, so...
I say carrier operations. What do you think?
I mean, it's all like defense stuff, so yeah. Works for me. Oops. I think I did that. Maybe you did. I don't know. Might look a little sus. Saying like, oh, we've established contact with you. Let's start building battleships.
Construction
I mean, the thing is,
online.
they're not terribly like aggressive battleships, and also this other civilization, if they're being upfront with us, would be like, oh, good, you're actually building some amount of defenses. Good job. So I see no issues with that.
Anomaly detected.
How difficult would it be to start investigating some of these really interesting anomalies? The more interesting ones, or the really fast ones.
The really fast ones wouldn't slow us down a ton, but the problem is, while we're researching, we're not exploring.
But we can learn important things.
At the very least, I don't
Oh,
think
no.
we should be researching things that are not inside our borders.
Have you read the strange reports?
Not yet.
Someone's gone rogue. Pulling a Connecticut Yankee.
Well, advances to the industrial age.
Partially aware.
Construction online.
No.
Okay, now what's happening?
Remember that thing that we were like, no, actually, I don't think this is. Yeah, we're not just gonna let them die. Oh, it went back down to low awareness, apparently. Oh, and there's something else going on, too. Science ship MSS Kaltumon has encountered hostile alien vessels in Yunduk. Who came into Yunduk?
No one. That hostile enemy ship is an asteroid.
Oh, it is the asteroid. Got it. Awareness decreased to low. I can get rid of that. Construction complete. Cool. Awareness increased. I decreased. Okay, cool. So we're just having to figure out how to deal with that asteroid.
I say we send our fleet from Exodor to blow it up. It's not a huge fleet,
That'll
but
work.
it should do the job.
That's the fleet that's been doing nothing this whole time.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, if that'll help, that'll help. I want to see what that looks like. So they were already tied
System
together as a
charted.
fleet, right?
What was that?
They were already tied together as a fleet.
Yep.
And
Okay.
warp it.
They are now in system. This shouldn't take long.
The asteroid has faster than light capability.
7,000.
This is happening over the course
6,000.
of several months. I
Yep.
wonder what the people of Yunduk are able to see and what it looks like to them.
5,000. 2,000. $3,000. $2,000. $1,000.
Almost gone.
Incoming transmission.
Pop. Okay. I'll pause to see the information. Yeah. Ow. Oh no, they became partially aware again.
Research proposal. Sure.
Yeah, they've been advancing quickly. This scientist is fucking around.
Receiving transmission.
Maximize the meaningfulness of your existence. That's sus, but okay. We will happily do the things you don't want to.
That's
Okay.
trade, basically. You want shoes, but don't want to make shoes? Pay me for shoes I already made.
New technology discovered.
What do we got? Society research. We have 2 massive glaciers on our colonies, and this will help us clear them. Cool.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good one.
The only other thing I would mention is the Edicts Fund. We have like a more distinct reason for that at this point, but that's the only other thing that stands out because we're not hurting for food yet. And hydroponics would basically just be trying to help that too. And we don't need more trade value just yet. So, climate control network or adaptive bureaucracy.
I'd say climate control. Also, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of those lockers on Exor. Or on Hyperion, rather.
How do I get that tab to pop back up?
We have conquered another world.
Yay! Volkswagen
Fleet upgraded.
Oh, nice. When you brought the back, you upgraded them.
Yep.
Cool. Don't remember. There we go. Planetary features. That's it. Cool.
Blocker removed.
Clears them pretty quick.
What was that?
Clears them pretty quick.
Yep.
Incoming transmission.
Locker removed.
Defense pact with Sidamatus. What do you think?
I mean, I don't see why not. Like, they clearly have quite a bit of sway over us, but I don't know that we really have much of an option in not working with them, so
Yeah.
might as well stick with it. And then they'll take us for everything. But that's the thing is, it's like, compared to them, it's not really worth roughly as much more.
One of the things that actually can happen in this game is you can kind of get your arm twisted into becoming a client state of another empire, even an AI-controlled empire, or computer-controlled. And later on in the game, if you play your cards right, you can actually rebel against them and, you know, lead their other client states in revolt.
That's awesome. Oh, this is the factions. Cool. Oops, what did I just do?
Nothing. That's the sound of progress
New
made in
technology
excavation.
discovered.
Okay. Both of the factions are giving us unity.
Construction online.
I want to see what these are. Alright, we're not exploring that just yet, right? No.
Exploring what?
The excavation thing that just popped up.
Yeah, no. I don't think we can. It's not inside our borders yet.
Got it. Physics research. What you looking at?
Fusion reactor.
Yeah, I think so. Gotta develop fusion power at some point. And every physicist ever was like, oh great, wouldn't that be easy?
Locker removed. Receiving transmission.
What you got?
Migration treaty proposal. Basically letting population move between our planet and theirs. So they get Vor populations, we get
Oh.
Sidamatus populations.
Yeah. Yes. It
Alright.
specifically should not be prisoners. Yes, I could agree with that. Side of things.
Anomaly detected.
Yes, that one will get researched so fast.
Oop. We found space amoebas.
Oh wait, how am I not seeing that?
That's what we ran into at Liwa.
Oh.
Construction online. Construction online.
You said that's what we ran into where? At Liwa?
Anomaly detected.
Don't you mean Beta Aquile?
No. Beta Aquile is the Sidamatis.
Okay. Yes, got it. For some reason I thought it was farther up around the corner, but anyway.
Construction online.
Got it. There we go. I see now.
Space amoebas.
Diplomatic connection established. System surveyed. Construction online.
Another tradition. Well, we've just got one path left to us. Polytechnic education. Good with that?
And is there any reason to not just finish this instead of starting a different one?
Yes, but not good reasons, in my opinion.
Cool.
Unless we really, really decide that we need another tradition and we need it now. Or another specific tradition. I think we should finish discovering.
What do we benefit from finishing one entirely?
So discovery,
I
if
see it.
you... Yep.
Yep. Research speed. Research cooperative Federation type. Hell yeah. And ascension perks.
Yep. For every tradition tree you finish, you get an ascension perk. So if you click on one of the ascension perk slots, that'll show you the kind of thing that's available.
Oh, you didn't click it yet?
Well, we can't select one yet.
No, the discovery.
Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
The Chattahoochee or the Southern Polytech. Man, the Lila-Ribian race is. How are they progress? They're progressing through stages of civilization in years.
Oh.
That is clearly the result of this rogue scientist. Sort our
Fleet
contact
upgraded.
by relative
Council
power
agenda
to
ready.
us. Top of the list, Sidamatus, overwhelming. The only other one on the list, Lila-Ribian, pathetic. They can do an orbital bombardment.
Alright, we have finished infinite
Completed?
opportunities and just finished progressive growth.
Hell yeah.
Next up,
Sure, this
evolving
stuff,
society
that's
or preserve the order. I say evolving society.
So the agenda infinite opportunities is on cooldown. What happens after that point? Do we just have to do it over again?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Progressive growth being active for only 10 years. I guess that is a long time. Anyway, so you were saying evolving society next?
Yep.
Because I'm definitely down for that.
Volatile motes.
Cool. That's a exotic material, and then. Oh, this is the scientist?
Yep.
Yes. Ah, you jerk. Yeah, no. I like you will report for immediate extraction. Yeah.
I like what's gotten into you because I'm pretty sure that's going to lead to more dialogue that's probably even more nuts.
Sure. But I mean, they don't. Yeah.
Okay, did you see how the text changed?
It didn't change for me. I guess
Okay.
I have to click the same thing.
Yep.
There we go. Tired. Blah. Passive observation. Well. Okay. Guiding and shaping them is not being a god to them. Ding dong.
Okay, now you will report for immediate extraction.
Yeah. Look at you. You're not even just saying you're superior to them. You're saying you're superior to us, too. You guys don't respect me, but these people who are much dumber than me do respect me. So clearly I'm way smarter than all of you. It's like, dude, are you even listening to yourself?
You're insane.
Cool.
Construction online.
Build mining stations at Garia. Despite hectically learning so many new systems all at once, are you seeing why I consider this to be a more chill game?
No, but eventually, maybe, I would, once I know the game way better.
Okay.
Is this something we were actually exploring? Yeah,
Yeah.
You're an archaeologist. Hell yeah. Keep digging! Chapter 2. Breakthrough on a more literal level this time.
Construction online.
Alright, build a research station.
System scan complete.
Several plants native to Volkswagen, where we recently established a colony, exude copious amounts of a pollen with an astounding chemical complexity.
They get him
Research
high!
Yep, that's what's happening.
Situation log updated.
Okay, we've already got someone there for it. I would love to do the drone study too at some point.
Construction
The next time engineering research is done. Oh, speaking of which.
Alright.
So yeah. Situation log, drone study. Interacting with the ancient mining drones. If you think that would be useful at all. Oh, we've got one for the space amoebas for biology too. For society research. We've got the specific systems we need to search for the sublight exploration probes. Got it.
I'm gonna say drone study.
Yeah, I was saying, I think it would be neat to do that instead of the next research project.
I am crashing hard.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to just pause?
Yeah, let's pause the stream for a second to discuss.
Okay, yeah, sure.